Hello everyone, my name is Noy Matiaras. I am TGT Social Science at Kendra Vidyalaya Imphal number 2. Today I am going to teach the second part of the Class 6 Geography chapter number 2, and the name of the chapter is Globe, Latitude and Longitude. So let's start with this second part. So before going further into this second part, let's do the revision of the last part. In the last part we learned about the globe. What is a globe? Okay, it's a almost the model of the earth. Then we learned that what is equator. It is an imaginary line that drawn in the middle of the earth, and it divides the earth into the two equal half. Okay, there is a northern hemisphere and a southern hemisphere. Then we learn about the latitude also. Latitude is a parallel to the that equator. Then the important parallel of latitude, we learned that there are four important parallel of latitude. That is Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, then the Arctic Circle and Antarctic. Then after that, lastly we learn about the heat zones of the earth. There are three heat zones. Okay, torrid zone, temperate zone and a freezing zone. So these five topics we have learned in the first part of this chapter. Now let's go further into this chapter. So in this second part we're going to start with the introduction. Okay, and we're going to learn about the longitude in this second part. So let's do the revision introduction about the longitude. To fix the position of a place, it is necessary to know something more than a latitude of that place. You can see, for example, that the Tunga Island in the Pacific Ocean and the Mauritius Island in the Indian Ocean are situated on the same latitude, that is 20 degrees south. Now, in the order to locate them precisely, we must find out how far east or west these places are from the given line of the reference running from the North Pole to the South Pole. Okay, so here the example is about the 20 degree south. Okay, what the thing is that suppose one place is here, that is in the 20 degree, again in one place is here at the 20 degree south. Another place is also here which is in the 20 degree south. Both are in the 20 degree south. Okay, and by this mentioning about the this indicating the S, okay, we come to know that it is in the southern hemisphere, of course. Okay, but we do not know how far these two places. So to know that how far is this two place, we need to draw a line like this. Okay, from the North Pole to South Pole like this. Okay, and some degree should be given there, and from that degree, okay, we come to know that how far is this two place, which is situated in the 20 degree south, but how far in the east and west. Okay, so in order to know it, what the geographer has to do is that they draw this longitude. Okay, and by knowing the longitude degree, we come to know we come to know precisely about the location of any two place. Okay, and longitude is run from the North Pole to the South Pole. Okay, so it is an introduction of the longitude. Then let's come to the more detail about the longitude. What are longitude? A given line of reference running from the North Pole to the South Pole. This line of the reference are called the meridian of the longitude. Unlike the parallel of the latitude, all meridian are equal length. Okay, so here the thing is that the longitude is a line, imaginary line. Okay, they're drawn from the North Pole to the South Pole. Okay, North Pole to South Pole, and all the longitude line are equal in the length. Okay, but in that latitude, okay, when we talk about the latitude, okay, maximum length will be in the equatorial area, and it's going to be decreased. This length going to be decreased. Okay, and it's going to be almost it's going to decrease towards the pole. Okay, in that point of the latitude, but in the terms of this longitude, the length of this imaginary line, this is a longitude, are equal. Look at here also, the length of the latitude, this one and this one. So suppose 1 and 2. if we take this length of the 1 and the length of this 2, then the 2 going to be more than the 1. Okay, but in terms of the longitude, the length of this 1, another one, that is, suppose this is 2 and this is a 3, all are going to be equal. Okay, then next come to the prime meridian. So in that part of the latitude, okay, in that part of the latitude, let me do here. Say suppose this is the earth and the latitude, this is the 0 degree, that is the equator. Okay, so in that point about that latitude, we come to know that the 0 degree will be in the equator and the 90 degree will be in the polar area. Okay, that means the degree will be going to start from the equator towards the what? This polar area. Okay, that we have learned that here maybe about 20 degree, then the 40 degree maybe, or 60 degree like that. Okay, it's going to be increased up to the 90 degree. But in the terms of this longitude, from where this degree, okay, from where that counting of the degree going to be start. Okay, that is the one of the big problem during that time. So the scientists and the geographer, they agreed that they take the one place and they decided that from that place the counting of the what, this longitude going to be start, and that place that is called as the what, Greenwich meridian or prime meridian, that we're going to learn here, prime meridian. So look at here. Thus it was difficult to the number that the meridian, hence all the country decided that the count should be begin, that means count of this longitude degree going to be begin from the meridian which passed through the Greenwich, where the British Royal Observatory is located. This meridian is called the prime meridian. So it is here, the red line, okay, this one, okay, this one, it passed through the Greenwich, and from here look at here, it is written as a 0 degree. Okay, from here the count of the longitude going to be start. Okay, east of this prime meridian, that means east of this Greenwich meridian is going to be east, we have to put E. Okay, and the west of this longitude, this Greenwich prime meridian, we have to put W, that means it is in the western hemisphere. Okay, east mean the what, eastern hemisphere, west mean the western hemisphere. Look at here 0, then we have a 10, 20, 30, 40, then here also 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, if we only say that the 20 degree longitude, then the 20 degree will be 2 here, one will be here, another one will be here. So we, okay, so it's not going to be clarified that where that location is if only we write 20 degree. So we need to write E or W, okay, for the more clarification. Its value, that means the value of this prime meridian is 0 degree longitude, and from it we count 180. 180 will be in the opposite side, this side. Okay, 180 eastward as well as 180 degree westward. That means in a circle, okay, in a one circle there will be a 360 degree, and the half of this 360 degree is going to be 180. Okay, so 180 degree will be in the eastward, and 100 degree up to the in the westward side also. Now next come to the next point, the prime meridian. Okay, some additional point of the prime meridian. The prime meridian and a 180 degree meridian divide the earth into the two equal half, the eastern hemisphere and the western hemisphere. Okay, here also look at here this dotted line where I am drawing this red line. Okay, it is a prime meridian, and the opposite to this one is the 180 degree. 180 degree will be here. Okay, 180 degree will be here. So this prime meridian and 180 degree is going to divide the earth into the two hemisphere. Okay, two equal half. This side is going to be called as the eastern hemisphere, and this side will be western hemisphere. Therefore, the longitude of the place is followed by the letter E for the east and W for the west. That means those area, okay, that is in the eastern side. Okay, eastern side we have to put E. Look at here, they are putting E. Here also 60 degree E. Okay, the E denote that it is in the eastern side. That is the eastern hemisphere, eastern side of this prime meridian. Okay, and look at here, 30 degree. Okay, W, that is the west. Here also 60 degree, W, that is the west. Here is also 60 degree, isn't it? Here is also 60 degree, but they are putting the W, it denote that it is in the western side of this prime meridian. Okay, in the western hemisphere. It is, however, increasingly to note that 180 degree east and 180 degree west meridian are on the same line. Okay, so the 180 degree of the east also and 180 degree of the west also, it's going to be in the one single line. Okay, that is the 180 degree. Next is the longitude and the time. Okay, longitude going to help in this calculation of the time. How it going to help? Let's see. As part are rotated from the west to east, those placed east of the Greenwich will be ahead of the Greenwich time, and those to the west will be behind it. The rate of the difference can be calculated as per the Earth rotate 160 degree in about 24 hours, which means 15 degree. Okay, 15 degree an hour and 1 degree is 4 minutes. Thus, when it is 12 noon at the Greenwich, the time at 15 degree east of Greenwich will be 15 into 4, that means 60 minutes. That is 1 hour ahead of the Greenwich time, which means 1 p.m. But at the 15 degree west of the Greenwich, the time will be behind the Greenwich time by 1 hour. It will be 11 a.m. Similarly, at 180 degree, it will be midnight when it is 12 noon at the Greenwich. So let's see what this paragraph is describing. So longitude going to be help in the calculation of the time. How it going to help is that suppose it is a 0 degree. Okay, prime meridian is 0 degree, that we have already learned. And if we take 15 degree, okay, 15 degree in the eastern side. So suppose this is the 15 degree east. Okay, 15 degree east. And suppose this line is the 15 degree west. Okay, I'm putting W here and here E. Then suppose here in the prime meridian, the time is 12 noon. Then the 15 degree is here, it's going to be 1 p.m. Okay, and the 15 degree west is going to be 11 a.m. Okay, 11 a.m. Okay, why this such difference? According to the calculation. Okay, according to the what they are doing is the calculation is that for every 15 degree, this one, for every 15 degree there will be a 1 hour time difference. Okay, for every 15 minutes they are going to be what 1 hour time difference. And the eastern side of the Greenwich, okay, they are going to be ahead of this time standard time in the Greenwich. Okay, that means eastern side going to have the what advance in the time, and the western side, okay, they're going to be late. Okay, that means say suppose Greenwich is 12 noon, then the 15 degree in the east going to have 1 p.m. that means 1 hour they are more advanced. Okay, 1 p.m. and the light date there will be what in the 15 degree west. Okay, in the 15 degree in the western side there will be what 11 a.m. Okay, 1 hour difference will be there for every 15 degree. Now the next topic is why do we have a standard time? Why we need a standard time? That means a one single time, okay, for this standard time for the whole country, for our country, okay, India. That we need this because suppose sunrise in the northeast India around the 5 a.m. Okay, 5 a.m. sunrise in the northeast India, but in the western side, okay, sunrise around 7 a.m. So if we say that suppose the plane will be this train will be start from the sunrise, Okay, then in the northeast India it's going to be around 5 a.m. Okay, but in the western India it's going to be from 7 a.m. That means there will be a difference. Okay, difference of about 2 hours. So we did not go with the local time, we go with the what, standard time. That's why if, say, suppose one TV program should be telecast, and the people are asking that when that program going to be telecast in the television, then if you say that when the sunset the program going to be telecast, then the sunset at northeast India around 5 p.m. then it's going to be start from 5 p.m. But in the western India it sunset around this 7 p.m. Then the program again going to be start in this 7 p.m. in the western India. So there will be difference. Okay, if we take from the local time, then there will be a difference in the timing. That's why we need a standard time. Let's look at here in the point. First one, the local time of the places which are on a different meridian are bound to be differ. For example, it will be difficult to prepare a timetable for train, okay, which crosses several longitude. In India, for instance, there will be a difference of about 1 hour and 45 minutes in the local time of the Dwarka in the Gujarat and the Dibrugarh in Assam. Okay, that means sunrise and sunset timing difference. Okay, sunrise maybe in the Assam 5 a.m. then, but in the Gujarat sunrise sun going to be rise in around 7 a.m. Okay, that means around there will be different for around 2 hours. So we cannot go with the local time. Therefore, necessary to adopt the local time of the central meridian of the country as a standard time for the country. That's why we need a standard time, world single timing for the whole country. So let's see what is the degree of the what standard meridian, and from where we take our Indian standard time. Okay, in India, the longitude of the 23 82 and a half is, that is 82 degree 30 minute is treated as the standard meridian. Okay, the local time at this meridian is taken as the standard time for the whole country. It is known as the Indian standard time. So the timing, okay, the timing that you see in your wall clock or maybe in the watch or in the mobile phone, okay, in India, that local time, that Indian standard time, okay, it is taken from this meridian, that is 82 degree 30 minute each. Okay, and in India we have only one standard meridian, that is in India we have only one standard time, and that is 32 degree 30 minute is, okay, this line, this meridian is this one that is passing the Mijapur. Okay, you will learn in the higher class that this meridian passed the Mijapur in the Uttar Pradesh. Let's learn some more point about it is standard meridian. India located east of the Greenwich at the 82 degree 30 minute is 5 hour and 30 minutes ahead of the GMT. That means the Greenwich Mean Time. GMT means Greenwich Mean Time. So it will be 7:30 p.m. in the India when it is 2 p.m. noon in London. Okay. So as I told you earlier also that for every 15 degree there will be difference of 1 hour. Okay, and when we go to the eastern side, the timing going to be what, ahead, that means in advance, and when we go to the western side there will be delayed. Okay, so India is in the eastern side. Okay, and what happened, another thing is that the Indian standard time and the Greenwich meridian mean time, okay, there will be different for 5 hour and 30 minutes. That means when in India, okay, it's going to be a say 7:30 p.m. in India, say 7:30 p.m. in India, okay, in India, but it will be 2 p.m. in the London. Okay, there will be a 5 hour and a 30 minute difference. So suppose in India it's 10 a.m. Okay, then in London it's going to be 4:30 a.m. Okay, in London it's going to be 4:30 a.m. Okay, this 5 hour and a 30-minute difference are there between the Greenwich Mean Time, that is in the London, and this 82° 30 minute is okay, Indian Standard Time in India. Some countries have a great longitudinal extent and so have adopted more than the one standard time. For example, in Russia there are as many as 11 standard time. Okay. In the last country like Russia, they have more than one standard time. In India, we have only one standard time. Okay, that standard only one standard time. But in the Russia, there is 11 standard time. Okay, they have the 11 standard time. Then the next one, the earth have divided into the 24-hour time zone of 1 hour each. Each time zone cover 15° of longitude. That we have already mentioned earlier also. That is, for every 15°, okay, there will be difference of 1 hour. Thank you everyone. Here we finish this chapter. See you next time.